This episode of My Two Satoshis is brought to you by BetMatch.io. Have a gambling itch to scratch? Then get over to BetMatch and try their wide variety of sports betting genres from football, baseball, basketball, MMA, and even UFC. BetMatch offers transparent betting on the blockchain with co-guaranteed win payouts, and funds are always in your control until the bet is lost. Visit BitMatch.io by visiting the link below and start gambling transparently today. Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is September 14th, 2019. Shout out to my man Brian XV out there on YouTube for the song request. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax. Sounds like some 80s pop right here. Hey, I dig it, man. Anything you guys suggest, I play without a shadow of a doubt. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to another episode. Today, we are going to be looking at another article from Hedera Hashgraph, I should say. They are adding trading pairs BTC, ETH, and USDT to their platform. Well, I should say Bittrex is. So this is another stamp of approval, seeing that Hedera is coming out big time. With Bittrex, is still a big exchange, maybe not in the US, but they do decent volume. It's going to only add liquidity to that token, to the Hashgraph token. Their token is called the H bar, which they could have picked something better than that, but yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. Look out for Hedera. Definitely look out for Hedera. This will be my third time talking about it on my channel. First time was a year and a half ago when it was mentioned, and I have to credit Mr. Mike Maloney for even bringing Hedera to my attention. So when I saw that on his channel, he explained it in a very good way, honestly, non-technical way. It was very good the way Mike Maloney described Hedera, and I may even link to that for you guys to check out. We didn't know if it was going to be open source or private. It was kind of up in the air at that point, but it's going to be a open source blockchain. But the nodes, I don't know what word they use. They don't use nodes, but there are only 39 of them, and they're hand selected, and they're all going to be like corporations. So it's a little weird there. I don't particularly like that, but just because I don't like it doesn't mean it won't succeed. I always tell you guys that I report on things from an unbiased standpoint as far as the articles that I pick. Now, I may have a biased opinion about the particular subject, but I'm not going to let you guys know about things just because I don't like them. So again, we'll take a look at this. Just a quick article out of AMB Crypto on that. And CryptoKitties, I know you guys probably remember them. The developers of that dApp has raised $11 million for a new blockchain called Flow. So evidently they didn't think that Ethereum was good enough. So I think they went on and built their own. So we'll see what's going on with this one here. I got a nice round from Andreessen Horowitz, which is a big VC firm out there in San Fran. So that's pretty legit there, A16Z. And then lastly, out of Decrypt Media as well, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on this. Crypto QR code hacking is on the rise. I want you guys to be aware of what's going on with this. Researchers noted an alarming number of scammy sites that use QR codes to waylay users' funds. We'll take a look at the details on this here in a second as well. But first, Coin360, we've got Bitcoin up 1.5% today. $10,398. ETH is up 187. Murder was a case that they gave me, up 5%. Wow, up big time today. I wonder why. EOS is up 8.5%. The alts are pumping today, people. Litecoin up to $71, up 4.7%. BNB only up 1.2%. BNB up only 1.12% to $20.97. But we're looking pretty good for a lot of the top alts. Maybe the top 10 alts looking very good right now. Even BSV is up 2.6%, and Bitcoin Cash is up 3.8% to $306. So yeah, looking good, guys. Looking very good for today. And if we take a look at the charts from a technical standpoint, looking good here. Yesterday we had a bounce right here. So we had a second bounce here and a nice little V shape there as well. So we're making higher lows. 1, 2, 3 higher lows here. So this is good news for us so far. We can get above this area. That would be a good signal for me to say that we would go ahead and try to test the backside of this orange line, this trend line again. But overall, it's looking good. We're holding this turquoise blue line. That's the most important thing. So that's all we want to see, really. So it's good to see we're doing that. And we'll see what happens from here over the next couple of days. So we're going to go ahead and get into it with the articles for today. I might do a live stream tonight. Off the chain is what I call those sessions. And if I do stream tonight, I will definitely give you guys more of a heads up than I did last time. I think last time was like 30 minutes. So I'll try to give at least 2-hour heads up on the stream. If I end up doing one tonight, I'll keep you guys posted. Check me out on Twitter for that announcement. And don't forget moonlambotees.com. Check them out if you guys need any apparel. You can save 10% if you use the word CryptoBlood10 at checkout. Very cool site. I got a whole bunch of tees from them and good quality as well. But let's get into this first article out of AMB Crypto. Hedera Hashgraph trading pairs with BTC, Ethereum, USDT will soon be available on Bittrex. With a significant rise in crypto adoption, the article says across the globe, major exchanges have started including latest technology to improve their offerings. Moving into this direction, Bittrex declared the inclusion of the Hedera Hashgraph for users. As Hedera is a decentralized public network, it allows users to transact, play, and socialize with other users over the platform's secure and trusted environment. For developers, Hedera provides tools for building secure and fast decentralization apps effectively and efficiently. Hashgraph, which is an asynchronous Byzantine fault-tolerant consensus algorithm, is aimed to safeguard the platform from unethical attackers. After the inclusion of Hashgraph over at Bittrex, the exchange's users will get the opportunity to trade HBAR versus Bitcoin, HBAR versus ETH, and HBAR versus USDT, and HBAR versus USD trading pairs in the market laterally. So this again lays the groundwork for liquidity, and if there's a liquid market, then there's going to be players there. You're going to have speculation going on there. And the thing about Hashgraph is that they claim that they're actually Byzantine fault tolerant officially, because Bitcoin is actually not fully Byzantine fault tolerant. So they're claiming to be one of the first blockchains to actually be this. And a very unique technology. My issue is I think they call board of governors, their nodes, only 39, and they handpick them, and they're all like corporations. So I'm not too fond of that at all. Sounds like the old system, the central banks, private entities. That I'm not too happy about. But the technology is pretty neat, and at least you should know about it, because I'm sure that a lot of corporations will be using Hedera. They definitely will be. So you need to at least be aware of that. I'm not sure how you can take advantage of maybe holding HBAR tokens. I don't know how that plays into their ecosystem, but at least I'm giving you the heads up so you can do your own research, get information from various people, and come up with your own conclusion. That's what's wrong with us today. We want all the answers fed to us, and it really strips our critical thinking skills, in my opinion. Second article, crypto QR code hacking on the rise. So a recent report is showing that it's happening a lot more than people think. So researchers from a crypto wallet provider, Zengo, recently began looking into QR code integration and came across reports of sites using that method to scam users out of Bitcoin, according to a report. As they began investigating, they discovered these incidents weren't isolated, but part of a widespread fraud designed to direct transfers not to users' wallet, but to the hacker's own. Indeed, 4 of the top 5 Google search results for Bitcoin QR generator turned out to be scam sites, the researchers found. So the scam is dead simple, Zengo reported. The scammy QR generator just displays a QR of their address instead of the victims. And I'm sure most of you know about what QR codes are. They've been around before crypto, but they're very commonly used in the crypto space. But the fraudulent sites, according to the report, generate a QR code that encodes an address controlled by the scammers instead of the one requested by the user, thus directing all payments for this QR code to the scammers. Analysts of the Bitcoin address linked to QR codes generated by a fraudulent site shows they've scammed around 20,000 in Bitcoin so far from unsuspected users. The report notes that it's likely the sites have used various Bitcoin addresses in an effort to avoid blacklisting, so the total take could be far more. It most likely is. So Zengo recommends that you use your favorite block explorer to generate your QR code for a particular address. All block explorers, for the most part, have that. I also suggest that when you scan it, it should populate the address. Just double check the first 3 and last 3 characters of that address once the QR code is scanned. That way you kind of know for sure that that's the address you want to send your funds to. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Last article, CryptoKitty developers raised $11 million for a new blockchain called Flow. It's actually supported by Ubisoft and Warner Music Group, and it is designed to support decentralized applications at scale. So it says Dapper Labs, the company behind the popular Ethereum-based game CryptoKitties, has created a new blockchain platform designed to support decentralized apps. Investors have plowed $11 million into the development of the platform, led by Andreessen Horowitz crypto fund A16Z. The CTO of Dapper Labs said that we've built Flow as the foundation for a rich, decentralized ecosystem at consumer scale. Flow is a proof of stake blockchain, which means the network is run by people who own a large amount of its tokens. By shirking proof of work, which Bitcoin uses, it won't result in such high energy uses. Shirley added that the network will be scalable, able to handle high numbers of transactions without using novel techniques like sharding, which Ethereum is trying to implement. Dapper Labs said the blockchain platform is designed for the entertainment industry, suggesting it could be used for artists giving out tokens or games rewarding their players. To mark the occasion, Dapper Labs has partnered with Ubisoft, the game video company that has built Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. This is big news here, guys, and I've been one of the people, and others have too. I don't think this is an original thought, but I think that blockchain will see its first real adoption by the masses through entertainment, and more specifically through gaming. Blockchain is a perfect application for gaming. Tokens, and even like Wax, what Wax is doing with digital assets. This is going to be a huge, this is going to be like the biggest implementation of blockchain, in my opinion, for the mass adoption. It won't necessarily be currency out of the gate, though currency I think will kind of flow out of that in first inception, right, through gaming, because you'll be able to collect coins, and maybe eventually those coins won't be closed circuit, but are actually available to be traded on real exchanges. But we know if that connection happens, then now we're talking about real money, and then you've got to get regulators involved and so on and so forth. So I don't know, that may be phase 2, and that's when at phase 2 you'll see cryptocurrencies, I think, really get in the hands of the masses, because we got to remember, people are dumb. The masses are dumb, unfortunately. They don't know about monetary policy, Mandrake mechanisms, conjuring up of funds, how the Federal Reserve, they don't know anything about that. They don't care, honestly. They do not care. So we have to remind ourselves that most people don't care about that stuff. And they're not going to see the benefit of holding Bitcoin, just like they never saw the benefit of holding gold. But I think you'll initially see people adopt cryptocurrencies and use blockchain through gaming and entertainment. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. But this is big news right here, and this is something we should probably look out for. But we'll see if this is a token that will be tradable. If it is, I'm definitely looking to get some, because partnering with Ubisoft is going to make it a definite win. Definitely a win. But that's it for today, ladies and gents. Shout out to my man Brian XV out there on YouTube again. For Frankie Goes to Hollywood, relax, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to be notified about unbiased crypto news reported by yours truly, Crypto Blood. I'm out of here, people. Relax. Holla.